everyone, myself Michael Ravina, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science, and the subject is CS3492 Database Management System. The unit is Relational Databases, and the topic is SQL Fundamentals. SQL. What is meant by SQL? SQL stands for Structured Query Language. SQL allows you to access a database. Suppose we are access to the database using the SQL queries. SQL is an ANSI standard computed language, and also SQL can execute queries against a database. SQL can retrieve data from a database. SQL can insert new records in a database, and also SQL can delete records from the database. SQL can update records in the database. SQL is easy to learn. SQL database tables. A database most often contains one or more tables. Each table is identified by a name. For example, customers or orders or student. The table contains records, that means rows with data. This is the example for one of the table. Here the table is called person. The person's the last name, first name, address, city. These are the column. That means which are the attributes of that particular person. The table contain 3 records, one for each person. That means last name of same person, then next first name, address and city of the particular person. Then next one is the SQL query. SQL query. With SQL query, we can query a database and have a result set returned. A query like this: select last name from person. First, you have to create one table and insert the values into that particular table. After that, we have to select last name from person. That means gives a result like this. That means the last name column only represented. That means that gives the output. Next one is the SQL language types. The SQL commands are mainly categorized into 4 categories. First one is the DDL, that means data definition language. Then second one is the DQL, that is the data query language. Then third one is the DML, that is the data manipulation language. Then final one is the DCL, that is the data control language. First one is the DDL, data definition language. Data definition language actually consists of SQL commands that can be used to define the database schema. It is simply deals with the database. That means the description of database schema, and it is used to create and modify the structure of the database objects in the database. Examples for DDL are create. The create command is used to create the table. That means the database or like table or function, anything. Using this create command, we have to create the tables or anything. Next one is the drop. Drop is used to delete objects from the database. Then next one is the alter. Alter is one of the command which is used to alter the structure of the database. The next one is the truncate. It is used to remove all the records from a table, including all spaces allotted for the records are removed. The next one is the comment. This is one of the query used to add comments to the data dictionary. Then next one is rename. Rename is one of the command used to rename the object existing in the database. These are the some of the commands used in the DDL. Next one is the DQL. DQL means data query language. The DQL statements are used for performing queries on the data within schema object. The purpose of the DQL command is to get some schema relation based on the query passed to it. Example of the DQL is select. It is used to retrieve data from the database. Next one is the DML, that means data manipulation language. The SQL commands that deals with the manipulation of data present in the database belong to DML or data manipulation language, and this includes most of the SQL commands. Examples for DML commands are insert, update, delete. The insert is used to insert data into the table. Next, update is used to update existing data within the table. The delete command is used to delete records from the database table. The next one is the DCL. DCL means data control language. DCL includes commands such as grant and revoke, which mainly deal with rights, permissions, and other controls of the database system. Examples for DCL commands are grant, revoke. Grant means gives users to access privileges to the particular database. Next one is revoke. Revoke means which one is granted. These are withdraw by using this particular revoke command. Withdraw users access privileges given by using the grant command. Next one is the TCL. TCL means transactional control language. The TCL commands deal with the transaction within the database. Example for TCL commands are commit, rollback, save point, set transaction. Commit means to commit the particular transaction. That means the particular transaction is fully completed. That means we have to commit the particular transaction. Then after that, rollback a transaction in case of any error occurs. Then next one is the save point. Sets a save point within a particular transaction. Next one is the set transaction, that specify the characteristics for the transaction.